Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Welcome back to Man City Unplugged, your very own Man City fan channel. There's been a flurry of news coming through in the transfer window, a flurry of activity that's been all over the media, everywhere in the footballing world, as you all might have heard. Yes, Lionel Messi has officially given a transfer request and said that he intends to move to to seek new challenges, to seek new pastures. He intends to find a new challenge. I mean, this is very exciting news, especially for City, because which clubs can afford Lionel Messi in such a climate? It's just Man City, it's just PSG, and I don't know. There's no other club. Maybe would he go to Real Madrid? No, he wouldn't go. So Man City and PSG. I was also really very excited. Whatever the numbers might be, you do not know. Is it possible? Yes, it's very much possible for City, and we have the financial power to do it. But should we do it? I mean, reflecting deeply onto this, do we need Lionel Messi right now? Is Lionel Messi the one that is needed for us to step forward and achieve our future ambitions? What is our basic problem now? Is it in defense or is it in attack? Now let us imagine we sign Lionel Messi. What would happen? He plays on the wing, for example. So if he plays on the wing, for example, Riyad Mahrez and Ferran Torres, the path of two players would be blocked. He plays at strike, Jesus and Lucas Nemcha, who is said to be coming through from our youth system. Aguero, there would be a competition there. He would just be blocking the path of many players. And a 33-year-old Lionel Messi in the Premier League on a wage of more than £1 million plus add-ons, what would it do to our wage budget? Knock down. It would just put all of our wage budget down the drain. I was reflecting on it and thinking it would be something like what United did with Alexis Sanchez, paying him £500 million at the per week at that age. I mean, and what happened? It just ended in a disaster of 2 years, and United are still not recovering from those adverse effects. What happened then? It was just a blow to the wage structure. What I would want City to be is in the next 5 years, I would want at least one player from our academy sitting on the fringes of the first team. Like, for example, we have four center backs. I would like the fourth center back to be someone from our youth academy. Three strikers, I would like the third striker to be from our youth academy. It's the same in all places. So what would that do to what would that do if we bring Lionel Messi back? That would just push all that down 5 or 10 years. That would just lead to a waste of all those millions of pounds which we put into our academy. It would just be slowing down our ambition of where we want to be as a club. Where do you want Man City to be? I don't want Man City to be a club like a PSG who's just buying out players and just going for success. I want Man City to be a club that is sustainable in terms of producing its own players, in terms of us having our own very La Masia. Like Foden has come through now. I see Tommy Doyle, for example, sitting on the fringes of that first team. Sitting on the fringes of that first team for the central midfield spot. I see Taylor Harvard-Bellis and Eric Garcia, for example, competing for that fourth centre back spot. Lucas Nemcha for the striker spot. Jadine Braff for the wing spot, with Raheem Sterling for the left wing spot. That's where I want City to be. That's how our ambition should be going forward. That's how our vision should be. That's where we always envisioned ourselves. So I was really feeling bad even when I'm going through the social media and stuff of many Man City forums of what you lot have been stating in Twitter. I mean, it's a divided opinion between the Man City fan base itself. People are also divided. I mean, 50-60% don't want Messi to come, and it's almost half that want Messi to come. And I totally agree with why you want Messi to come. It would just be a dream reunion. Pep Guardiola with Messi, with Kevin De Bruyne playing behind him, the best cam and the best striker. That's all fine. But then, what were our aspirations in this transfer window? We wanted to bring in a replacement for Sergio Aguero. We wanted to bring in Lautaro Martinez or Joao Felix. or someone to fill in that role. That would all be now down the drain. We wanted to bring in Kalidou Koulibaly, even that would be down the drain. And why? Just for the brand value. Yes, if Messi would come, the brand value would increase. Maybe we would get more fans in Asia, more fans in Australia, more fans in Europe and America. But is our club just about fans? You should always remember our club was always well supported when we were even in the second division on icy cold nights. On a Monday evening, we had fans traveling for a second division match. When we were relegated, we still got full houses. When City went down, we had packed houses. That's how much of a loyal fan base we have. So now why should we go after some plastic fans who would just come to City just for the sake that Messi is playing here? Why do we want our stadium to be filled with tourists just to show that we are not empty heart and stuff? I mean, let people say we are empty heart. I don't care, because I know how loyal our fan base is. We have always been with the club through the tough times. So is it just for the shirt sales? Is it just for the endorsements? Is it just for increasing that brand? If that is the reason why we are signing Lionel Messi, I'm really sorry. The club's ambitions are really wrong here. And I would now, it's my personal opinion. I don't know what you lot feel. Just let me know in the comments below. My personal opinion is, if we sign Lionel Messi, it would just be a dilution of what our ambition and vision of the club is going forward. So I do not want. I'm sorry. It would hurt Messi fans, but I don't care. I don't want Lionel Messi to come to Man City. Period. That's my opinion, and I'll strongly stand by it. Yes, if Messi comes to City, I would support him. I would stand by him because he's playing for my club. But I do not want him to come to City. I would love to see us win the Champions League on our own strength. I would love to see us win the Champions League with Phil Foden taking out his shirt and celebrating with fans. I would love to see us win the Champions League with our own strength. That would show more passion for me. That would show more desire for me. That would just be memorable for me. If City win the Champions League with Messi, it would be like for me, okay, well, Messi is there. Any team where Messi is there will win the Champions League. No, I do not want that to happen with City. We win it. We win it our own strength. We go down, we go out like we went out against Lyon. Sterling was not good enough. We were not good enough. We go down. We fall down on our feet on our own strength. So that is my clear opinion regarding Lionel Messi. I would not like us to spend that bucket load of money and sign him. Go and not sign him for the sake of sacrificing what we have built from the last 10, 12 years and where we are going. So that's my opinion clearly. And regarding other transfer news, we have been linked with Angelino plus we have been linked with Angelino plus cash for Jordi Alba. And I think that's a really good deal, because Angelino, like I was discussing with you, is not good enough defensively, and Jordi Alba would actually add the defensive steel to the club. And Barcelona are now looking to just cash out on people, and I think we should step in and take advantage of that. And I see here that Prasad is telling, by the way, hi Prasad, how are you doing? And Prasad is telling that Messi is rumored to join Cristiano Ronaldo at Juve. Do you think is that possible? Is that even possible? Because uh, just a second, I think the phone is ringing. But do you think that joining Cristiano Ronaldo at UA is even possible in this financial climate, in this pandemic, where Juventus are literally struggling to afford Ronaldo's wages? Juventus have tied up with Jeep, a company, and Jeep is like sharing half of the burden of Ronaldo's wages. And now, where will they get the wages for Lionel Messi? It is literally impossible. So I think the only place where Messi would come is City or PSG. And City, I would say, because of Pep and all. But then I don't want him at City. And Juventus again is a strange thing, like you're mentioning, because Juventus again is somewhat in a place like Barcelona. They don't have a good manager over there. They themselves are uncertain. They themselves are not playing that style of football. They have Sari sacked. Would Messi leave Barcelona and walk into another uncertain environment? Why? No. I think he would rather go and help Barcelona come through that uncertain environment than go to another uncertain environment in Juventus. No, I would not. And another interesting thing coming about this Messi deal is Ferran Soriano has Ferran Soriano has planned out a deal with 3 years at Man City and then 2 years at MLS in New York. And if I was Messi and looking at the deal, yes, of course, that is a dream deal for me. Like at 36, I'll leave Man City and I'll go to New York and then just whack the and rip apart MLS left, right, and center. And my kids will have the chance to live in New York, to study in New York, to go to schools in New York. It would just be living in that big apple of a city on someone else's money. That would be very tempting for me, and it's an outrageous offer, I would say. If I was Lionel Messi, very hard to reject. 3 years here and 2 years in the MLS. Now BSR is here. Hi BSR. How are you doing? And he's telling if US signed Messi, the app title of old lady will be justified. Well. That's a very tongue-in-cheek remark, and it's and it's so true. And they're also playing like the old lady right now. The midfield is very slow. I mean, Messi going to Juventus. It will be like the same thing. He would rather have stayed in Barcelona. Barcelona has a slow midfield. Juventus has an even slower midfield, a midfield that is much slower than an old lady walking. An old lady would overtake Juventus midfield. That's how slow Juventus midfield is. Juventus defense is not good. Everything needs a rejig over there. I would not think Messi would go over there. But this contract offered by Ferran Soriano is very tempting. I would say 3-2. It helps City Football Group grow their brand. I think we should not fall into this trap of growing our brand over the future and vision of developing players, young players in a football club. This is the trap which AC Milan fell into. This is the trap which Manchester United fell into. You ask United fans and they say they are run by a bunch of bank managers. They're run by a bunch of bankers who always care about brand value, the shirts, the sponsorship deals. True, they are also making profit. City and United are the two top earners in the Premier League. But do we want our club to become the same thing? Do we want our club to become the same soulless thing of what United have become in the last decade? Should our club just be about sponsorships? And as a fan, I would really be disappointed. As a fan of City, looking back to the hard times we have come through those icy, freezing cold winters on Monday nights in the second division when we were attending matches. This club has always been about the soul, has always been about the passion. Even when we have won that trophy back then in 2011, it has always been about ourselves, about the fans, about our desire, about our soul. So taking this club and putting the brands and endorsements and bringing in a player, it could be Messi, it could be someone else, is not moral enough, and this club doesn't deserve it. This club deserves something better. And please let me know in the comments below what do you people think of this? Do you people want Lionel Messi to come to Man City, or what is your opinion? Because our fan base is really divided on this, and that is the prime transfer story running from the last 2-3 days. We have sidetracked a bit on the business we have to complete, and the inside information is we have 300 million euros to spend on the transfer window. Our chairman yesterday in an interview was telling that he was of course not happy with the results, and there are more signings to come, and it's yes 300 million euros. if if you ask me, I would spend it on Koulibaly and make the deal come, and then it's either Joao Felix or Lautaro Martinez for me, and then done. We are ready to challenge Liverpool. I don't think we even need a left back. Yes, Jordi Alba and Angelino is a really good swap deal. Angelino plus cash, but I think we have good options in left back. Ake can play there. Benjamin Mendy can play there. And then maybe Zinchenko can chip in a few matches where you don't need that to do much of the defensive work. So I personally think that no, we should not sign Messi. It would have long adverse effects, and I would not want the club to be in a situation like an AC Milan or a United, where that's what I feel. So if and there haven't been any other big stories in news apart from this. This is the major one which we are tracking. Looking forward to the next Premier League season, which begins in 2 weeks, in 2 weeks time. And hope you guys have really enjoyed the content. If you're liking this content, please do subscribe to the channel. Please hit that bell icon below so that you'll not miss out any content from me. And I'll come back to you again with another video. This has been, I know this has been a short video, like we always make half an hour videos and all. I just wanted to tell out my opinion on Lionel Messi, and because I see people excited about this deal, but there's nothing to be excited. In a way, I'm a bit disappointed, and I just hope this deal doesn't happen. And thank you so much, and have a nice day. Take care. Bye.